Hello and welcome to week 2 of our class. I'm coming outside to do this to enjoy some of this nice fall weather that we're having, and probably won't be able to do this very much longer here in Wisconsin, so that's why I'm taking advantage of it now. But looked like we had a good week 1. Everybody was busy in the discussions and with the other activities. I think I answered everybody in the icebreaker. Might not have got to everybody in the first discussion, because everybody was pretty busy, which makes me happy. So in week 2 now, some new things I want you to be aware of. And for those who are taking this class for the first time, you're not used to the weekly summary or the discussion the way it was graded. Those who've had other classes, especially mine, there's a new rubric for how I'm going to grade discussions and how I'm going to grade the weekly summary. So be sure you read that. The weekly summary, I have put a little page in there that says it won't be available till Friday. So, it's in the activities, it's in the things to be done this week, but folder won't be there for you to drop your weekly summary in until Friday. Friday and Saturday is when that will start and be available. There's also that, if you notice the polls that I put there, I've asked a question about Skype, which is what I'm not using. I'm using my camera, but I have used Skype. I'm trying to find a way to do like an office hour, how to talk to you personally. And one of the things I've tried before in my other classes is with Skype. So answer that question whether you have Skype or have a webcam and you know how to use it. I put that in late last week, so some people didn't see that when they saw that first poll. So be sure to answer that question. If you have any other questions, let me know. But I think everything's pretty explanatory. If you do have questions, and if people took advantage of that in week 1, which is good, use that questions folder. And notice everybody's discovered the Cyber Cafe. One thing I do want to warn you about, though, in your discussions, in the regular discussion, the assignment, be sure that you watch your spelling, your grammar, what I call the mechanics. Proofread. There is, in that discussion, I mark off for errors. In the Cyber Cafe and in your questions folder, I don't. In an icebreaker discussion, I didn't. But in your week 1 discussion that I'll have graded and back to you by Wednesday, you'll see how some people are going to take a big hit because not proofreading. So be careful when you post. I always recommend typing it offline, even a reply to somebody, and then proofing it, copying it, spell checking it in Word or whatever you're using, and then copying and pasting it into the discussion. That way you'll be sure to catch any errors. Watch out for the dreaded re. I've taken that out of the discussion, so when you reply to somebody, it won't pop up. Notice some people put the re back in there. Don't do that. Or don't come up with a thing that just says reply. Think of your post, whether you're replying to somebody or whatever. It's like a letter, basically it is. And your subject line is more or less a preview of what you're going to be having in your post. So think of your subject line as a title to what your post is about. So come up with a good title. Be sure to respond back to those who respond to your initial post. Like this week you're writing and answering a question, or you're looking for a topic. Your first initial assignment post, people that respond to that, you be sure to respond back to them. I think that's it for now, and I will talk to you later. Have a good week.